Hello vinyl community, enthusiasts, lovers of all things vinyl. Welcome back to the channel here today, where we are doing now our second video talking about my favorite vinyls of my whole record collection. Just what I have deemed to be my favorites, and this is not any particular order, but we're going to talk today about this infamous album right here from Led Zeppelin. This has been deemed Led Zeppelin #1, or you could say Led Zeppelin self-titled album. And there's the infamous blimp picture right there. This is a reissue of this album. On the back here you can see the band here. Of course we've got Robert Plant, John Bonham, got Mr. Jimmy Page, and then we've also got John Paul Jones. And of course if you're unfamiliar with this band, Robert Plant did the lead vocals, and it says harmonica, which you go boy. And John Bonham did the drums and backing vocals. Jimmy Page, of course, did electric guitar, acoustic guitar, backing vocals, and the pedal steel. How about that? John Paul Jones was the bass player, organ player, and backing vocals on this album. This is on the Atlantic Records label. And this is just the black on black. It's the same on both sides, side 1 and 2. But let me just say something about this album here. There's a good reason why this album made it into my top favorite albums of all time. This album, when I first heard Good Times, Bad Times, which is track #1, I heard, and I said this on another video, but I just heard that just thick guitar sound, which was not done by Jimmy Page's infamous Les Paul. He played a Telecaster, which I think is super amazing. People think of Telecasters and they think of country music, right? So I hear this song, and I played this in a video before. I heard that guitar just da-dun-dun, da-dun-dun, and then it's got this amazing echo effect going with it, as well as the guitar repeats are fading off. And all of a sudden you hear John Bonham come in, and then of course Robert Plant goes, "In the days of my youth." Every time I sing that, I can never hit that note. So Robert Plant, I'm sorry that I did you injustice there, but don't base my singing off of what that song is supposed to sound like. If you've never heard this album, you are in for an absolute treat. But this whole album, I can really honestly sit down from side 1 to side 2 and finish the whole album, and want to honestly hit repeat again. It's one of these albums that's why when I'm mentioning a lot of these albums that are my favorite, they're my favorite for a reason, because I can literally just sit down and relax after a day of work and just listen to this album and appreciate the artistry and just everything that went into making the album and just making the way it sounds. And it's just a gem. This is a gem among rock/psych records. And overall, though, if I had to pick just a few other songs off here, I'd say Dazed and Confused, which is on side 1, which is absolutely amazing. And then I Can't Quit You Baby. And then song 5, How Many More Times. Overall, what an amazing album. And if you don't own this, this is an actual reissue of this album, so this is not an original. But overall, you can get an original, great. You can get the reissue, just as awesome. I'm very impressed with this album. Even when I got it back 3 years ago, till now, this album continues to be one of my absolute favorites. So again, like I said, plug again, pick this guy up, Led Zeppelin #1. You will not be disappointed. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for just coming to this video today and just seeing what I have to say about this particular album. And I just really enjoy doing videos for the vinyl community. It's a passion of mine, as I know it is for many of you. But I will see you guys in another video coming up again here really soon. Thanks, guys.